Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Hello students, we are discussing applications of derivatives, exercise 6.5, concept related to maxima and minima. Okay, in question number 3 up to 7th question we discussed. Here question number 3, 8th question, f of x equal to x into square root of 1 minus x where x positive. Now for this function we have to find local minima and local maxima if exist. Have to find local minima and local maxima if exist. Now what is the procedure to find local minima or local maxima? For a given function find f dash of x. For a given function f of x find f dash of x. Okay, find f double dash of x. Okay, next equate first derivative equal to 0, means put f dash of x equal to 0, find zeros of f dash of x. Okay, now verify the sign of f double dash of x at the points where f dash of x equal to 0. Okay, suppose at x equal to a and x equal to b, f dash of x equal to 0, then x equal to a and x equal to b are critical points. Or where f dash of x does not exist, that point is also called critical point. At these critical points find sign of f double dash of x. Suppose you got critical points as x equal to a and x equal to b. Okay, now if f double dash of a is positive, then x equal to a is called point of local minima and f of a is minimum value, local minimum value. Okay, suppose f double dash of b is negative, where f dash of x equal to 0 at x is equal to b, then x equal to b is point of local maxima and local maximum value is f of b. Okay, that is the procedure. Now question number 8, what is the given function? F of x is equal to x into square root of 1 minus x, x into square root of 1 minus x where x positive. So find f dash of x. Okay, now f dash of x equal to derivative of this part, it is product of two functions. Product of two functions is first function into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function. Okay, so f dash of x equal to first function into x into derivative of root of 1 minus x. Derivative of square root of 1 minus x is what? Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x. By chain rule we have to differentiate inside quantity. So 1 derivative 0, minus x derivative minus 1. So minus 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x, that is the derivative of square root of 1 minus x, plus second function into derivative of first function, that is the square root of 1 minus x into derivative of x with respect to x is 1. This is f dash of x. How much we got? F dash of x equal to x into minus 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x plus 1 into square root of 1 minus x. Now take LCM for these two terms. LCM is what? 2 into square root of 1 minus x. 2 into square root of 1 minus x. Numerator minus x plus 2 into square root of 1 minus x comes here, no? So 2 into square root of 1 minus x into square root of 1 minus x is 1 minus x. Okay, so minus x plus 2 into 1 minus x upon 2 into square root of 1 minus x. Minus x plus 2 minus 2x. Minus x minus 2x is what? Minus 3x. 2 minus 3x upon 2 into square root of 1 minus x. Okay, this is f dash of x. What is f dash of x? We got 2 minus 2 minus 3x upon 2 into square root of 1 minus x. This is f dash of x. Next, find f double dash of x. My f double dash of x, now this function f dash of x derivative no f double dash of x. F double dash of x is the derivative of f dash of x. Now f dash of x is of the form u by v. This 1 by 2 I will write outside. 1 by 2 constant I will write outside. So 1 by 2 into 2 minus 3x by square root of 1 minus x. Okay, u by v derivative. Okay, u by v derivative. Derivative of u by v is v into derivative of u dash minus u into derivative of v dash upon v square. What is u here? 2 minus 3x. What is v here? Square root of 1 minus x. Okay, u is numerator, that is 2 minus 3x, and v is denominator, that is square root of 1 minus x. Okay, now derivative of u by v is v into u dash minus u into v dash upon v square. So first of all, denominator v square, that is square root of 1 minus x whole square is 1 minus x, denominator part. Now come to numerator, v into u dash. V is what? Square root of 1 minus x, square root of 1 minus x into derivative of u, derivative of 2 minus 3x, 2 derivative 0, minus 3x derivative minus 3. So square root of 1 minus x into minus 3 minus numerator into u into, that is minus 2 minus 3x into derivative of square root of 1 minus x. Okay, but just now we discussed derivative of square root of 1 minus x is what? Minus 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x. That is what we will write here, minus 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x. So f double dash of x, what we got? 1 by 2 constant ma, this 1 by 2 into v into square root of 1 minus x into u dash, numerator derivative 2 minus 3x derivative minus 3 minus u into, okay, u 2 minus 3x into derivative of denominator, derivative of square root of 1 minus x. Okay, derivative of square root of 1 minus x is minus 1 by 2 into square root of 1 minus x by v square, square root of 1 minus x whole square is 1 minus x. Okay, now here take LCM. What is LCM here? 2 into square root of 1 minus x. Take LCM 2 into square root of 1 minus x, 2 into square root of 1 minus x. Okay, so 2 into square root of 1 minus x comes here, no? So minus 3 into 2 minus 6 into square root of 1 minus x into square root of 1 minus x is 1 minus x. Now minus of minus plus 2 minus 3x upon 2 into square root of 1 minus x upon 2 into 1 minus x. Okay, now 2 into 2, but this one, now this term comes here, no? So 2 into 2 4, 1 minus x into square root of 1 minus x is 1 minus x power 3 by 2. Okay, a into root a is a power 3 by 2. So similarly 1 minus x into 1 minus x into square root of 1 minus x is 1 minus x power 3 by 2, that is denominator. Numerator, minus 6 multiply here, minus 6 plus 6x plus 2 minus 3x, minus 6 plus 6x plus 2 minus 3x. Okay, now 6x minus 3x is 3x, minus 6x plus 2, minus 6 plus 2 is what? Minus 4. So f double dash of x is equal to how much? 3x minus 4 upon 4 into 1 minus x power 3 by 2. This is f double dash of x. Okay, now for minima or maxima, for local minimum or local maximum, first of all what we will do? After finding f dash of x and f double dash of x, equate first derivative equal to 0. That is, for minimum or maximum, put f dash of x equal to 0. Now f dash of x equal to 0. What is f dash of x? F dash of x is 2 minus 3x upon 2 into square root of 1 minus x. Okay, equate that quantity is equal to 0. But this ratio 0 means numerator has to be 0. Numerator has to be 0. Numerator 0 means 2 minus 3x equal to 0. 2 minus 3x equal to 0 means 2 equal to 3x. X is equal to 2 by 3. So x is equal to 2 by 3. X equal to 2 by 3. Now this is a critical point. Now next what we have to do? Now we have to verify the sign of f double dash of x at x is equal to 2 by 3. Now f double dash of x at x equal to 2 by 3. So at x equal to 2 by 3, f double dash of 2 by 3, f double dash of 2 by 3. Now f double dash of x is how much? F double dash of x is 3x minus 4 by 4 into 1 minus x power 3 by 2. So here in this place, in place of x, write x is equal to 2 by 3. So what will get? F double dash of 2 by 3 is equal to 3 into x, in place of x will write 2 by 3. Okay, so 3 into 2 by 3 minus 4 upon 4 into 1 minus x, 1 minus 2 by 3 power 3 by 2. Okay, numerator 3 cancel ma. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Okay, minus 2 by 4 into 1 minus 2 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 power 3 by 2. Okay, minus 2 by 4, 2 cancel, minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 power 3 by 2. 1 by 3 power 3 by 2 some positive quantity, into 2 some positive, denominator is positive, numerator minus 1. Okay, negative by positive is what? Negative. So f double dash of 2 by 3 what we got? Negative. Okay, f double dash of 2 by 3 is negative. Now as f double dash of 2 by 3 is negative, by second derivative test x equal to 2 by 3 is point of local maxima. X equal to 2 by 3 is point of local maxima. X equal to 2 by 3 is point of local maxima. Now local maximum value is how much? F of 2 by 3. Local maximum value is f of 2 by 3. So f of x is how much? F of x is x into square root of 1 minus x. So f of 2 by 3 is 2 by 3 into square root of 1 minus 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 into LCM, if you take here 3 minus 2, 1 by 3, square root of 1 by 3, nothing but 1 by root 3. So 2 by 3 root 3, nothing but if you rationalize, multiply root 3 numerator and denominator, will get 2 root 3 numerator, 9 in denominator. So here for the problem, f of x equal to x into square root of 1 minus x, x equal to 2 by 3 is point of maxima, point of local maxima, and local maximum value is 2 root 3 by 9, 2 root 3 by 9. Okay? Okay ma? For these problems, in third question, all the problems procedure is for a given function f of x, find f dash of x and f double dash of x. Okay, put f dash for minimum or maximum, put f dash of x equal to 0. Okay, find zeros of f dash of x and verify the sign of f double dash of x at these critical points. Okay, that is the procedure. Okay, next question number 4. Question number 4. Prove that following functions do not have maximum or minima. Prove that following functions do not have maxima or minima. A function not having maxima or minima means either they are strictly increasing function or strictly decreasing functions. Okay, increasing function or decreasing function. Okay, now what is first question in fourth one? F of x equal to e power x. We know that e power x is a strictly increasing function. Okay, now what is the procedure to find minimum or maximum for a given function? Find f dash of x, f double dash of x, equate f dash of x equal to 0, find critical points of x. Okay, at those critical points verify the sign of f double dash of x. Now what is f of x ma? E power x. F dash of x, e power x derivative is what? E power x only, no? Okay, f double dash of x is also e power x only. Now for minimum or maximum, f dash of x equal to 0, no? For minimum or maximum, f dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x equal to 0 means e power x equal to 0. E power x is non-zero for any real number. E power x is non-zero for any real number. So no real number satisfies the condition e power x equal to 0. Okay, that is what it is written here, e power x equal to 0, but the exponential function can never be assumed 0 for any value of x. So e power x is not equal to 0 for any real value of x. Okay, so there is no real value of x which satisfies e power x equal to 0. So f dash of x is non-zero here. Okay, that is what it is written here. Therefore there does not exist any x belongs to R such that f dash of x equal to 0. So the function f does not have minima or maxima. Okay, f of x equal to e power x, if we remember e power x graph, e power x is a strictly increasing function. Strictly increasing function. Okay, there is no minima, no maxima for this function. Okay, procedure is what now? F of x equal to e power x, f dash of x e power x, f double dash of f double dash of x is also e power x. Now for minimum or maximum, what we'll do, first of all we'll put f dash of x equal to 0. So f dash of x equal to 0 means e power x equal to 0. Now e power x equal to 0, for what value of x e power x is 0? No real value. Okay, e power x cannot be 0 for any real value of x. So there is no x belongs to R, there is no x belongs to R such that f dash of x equal to 0. Okay, hence the function does not have a minima or maxima. Okay, e power x is a strictly increasing function. A strictly increasing function or strictly decreasing function, no minimum or no maximum. If it is given in a closed interval, there we can write minimum or maximum. Okay, in a closed interval, for increasing function or decreasing function, extreme values exist at the endpoints of interval. Okay, but here no interval given. For x belongs to R, e power x is a strictly increasing function, so no minima, no maxima. Okay. Next, g of x equal to log x. But we know that log x is also a strictly increasing function. Also, g of x equal to log x is defined only for x positive. Log x domain is what? Log x domain is x greater than 0. So g of x equal to log x defined only for x positive. So domain of this function is what? X greater than 0. Domain of this function is x greater than 0. Okay. Now g of x equal to log x. Derivative of g of x, g dash of x equal to, derivative of log x is what? 1 by x. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Now g double dash of x is minus 1 by x square anyhow. Now for minimum or maximum, what we'll do? We'll put g dash of x equal to 0. Put g dash of x equal to 0. G dash of x equal to 0 means g dash of x equal to 0 means 1 by x equal to 0, where x is positive. 1 by x equal to 0, x positive. Okay. Now by putting x value positive number, 1 by positive is always greater than 0. Always greater than 0. Okay. So g dash of x equal to 0 is not possible for any value of x in the domain of log x. Means g dash of x is always greater than 0 for every x belongs to open interval 0 to infinity. Okay, g dash of x equal to 1 by x is always greater than 0 for every value of x belongs to open interval 0 to infinity. That is what it is written here. Since log x is defined for a positive number x, then g dash of x is greater than 0 for any x belongs to open interval 0 to infinity. Okay, so there does not exist any x belongs to R such that g dash of x equal to 0. Okay, there does not exist any x belongs to R such that g dash of x equal to 0, hence g does not have maxima or minima. Actually log x and e power x, these two are strictly increasing functions. These two are strictly increasing functions. These two are strictly increasing functions. Okay. Next question, h of x equal to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. H of x equal to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Okay, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Okay. Now for this function find h dash of x. H dash of x equal to x cube derivative is what? 3x square plus x square derivative 2x plus x derivative 1, 1 derivative 0. So h dash of x equal to 3x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. H dash of x equal to 3x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. Now for minimum or maximum, what we'll do? We'll put first derivative equal to 0. We'll find critical points. Now h dash of x equal to 0. H dash of x equal to 0 means 3x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Now by formula method I'll find what are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0? What are the roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0? X equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Applying the formula, so x equal to my a value 3, b value 1, c value 1, minus b minus 2 plus or minus square root of b square 2 square 4 minus 4, a value 3, c value 1 by 2a, 2 into 3 6. Okay. So minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 12. 4 minus 12 is minus 8. Square root of minus 8. But square root of minus 8 is imaginary number. Imaginary number. So if we calculate what we get, this is 2 root 2 I we can write, okay, 2 root 2 I we can write, numerator to denominator to cancel, minus 1 plus or minus root 2 I by 3. This is a complex number, it is not a real number, it is not a real number, means there does not exist any real number x such that h dash of x equal to 0. There does not exist any real number x such that h dash of x equal to 0. There does not exist any real number x such that h dash of x equal to 0. Hence the function h does not have maxima or minima. Hence the function h does not have maxima or minima. Okay. Next question. Find absolute maximum and absolute minimum of the following functions in the given intervals. Now in closed interval, to find out absolute maximum and absolute minimum, procedure is for a given function find f dash of x and equal to 0. Find zeros of f dash of x. Find critical points. Find critical points. Now verify the function value at the critical points as well as at the end points of the interval. Find function value at the critical points and at the end points of the interval. Okay. Now among these values, whichever is maximum, that is the absolute maximum, and whichever is the minimum, that is the absolute minimum. Okay. Now what is the question here? First question in fifth one, f of x equal to x cube, x belongs to minus 2 to 2. Now what we know, x cube is a strictly increasing function. X cube is a strictly increasing function. So as it is an increasing function, least value occurs at lower limit and highest value occurs at upper limit. Okay. So minimum value exists at minus 2 and maximum value exists at plus 2. Okay. We will prove here. So as f of x is x cube, f dash of x is equal to derivative of x cube is what? 3x square. Okay. For minimum or maximum, first derivative equal to 0. Now 3x square equal to 0 means x equal to 0. Now x equal to 0 lies in minus 2 to 2 1, you know. So here x equal to 0 is a stationary point or critical point. Now we'll evaluate value of function at the critical point x equal to 0, also at the end points of the interval, that is minus 2 and 2. So calculate f of minus 2, f of 0 and f of 2. Okay. So f of 0 is how much? F of 0 is 0. F of minus 2 is how much? F of minus 2 is minus 2 cube, nothing but minus 8. And at x is equal to 2, f of 2 is 2 cube, nothing but 8. So absolute maximum value how much? 8. At what point? At x is equal to 2. Okay, absolute minimum value is how much? Minus 8. At what point? At x is equal to minus 2. Now we know this x cube is a strictly increasing curve. So as it is a strictly increasing curve, in a closed interval a comma b, least value occurs at a and highest value occurs at b. Okay, so x cube, f of x equal to x cube, where x belongs to minus 2 to 2, minimum value or absolute minimum exists at minus 2 and absolute maximum exists at plus 2. Okay, so minimum value is how much? Minus 8 at x is equal to minus 2 and maximum value is plus 8 at x is equal to 2. Okay, but this is the procedure. For a given function, find f dash of x equal to 0, equal to 0. Okay, find zeros of f dash of x. Okay, after that find function values at these critical points as well as at the end points of the given interval, given closed interval. Okay, among all these values, whichever is minimum, that is absolute minimum, and whichever is maximum, that is absolute maximum in that interval. Okay, so next question. F of x equal to sin x plus cos x, where x belongs to 0 to pi. Now here closed interval 0 to pi given, 0 to pi given. Okay, what is the function? F of x equal to sin x plus cos x. So find out f dash of x. F dash of x is sin x derivative cos x plus cos x derivative minus sin x. So for minimum or maximum equal to 0. So cos x minus sin x equal to 0 means cos x equal to sin x. So sin x by cos x equal to 1. So tan x is equal to 1. So tan x equal to 1 in first and second quadrant, where we get in first quadrant for x is equal to pi by 4. So tan x equal to 1 means x is equal to pi by 4 in 0 to pi. Now what is the critical point here? X equal to pi by 4 is the critical point. Now we will find function value at x equal to 0, x equal to pi by 4 and x equal to pi. Okay. Now among these function values, whichever is the minimum, that is the minimum value of the function, and whichever is the maximum, that is the maximum value of the function. Okay. Now we will evaluate the value of function at critical point at x is equal to pi by 4 and at the endpoints of the interval 0 to pi. So f of 0 will calculate, f of pi by 4 will calculate, f of pi will calculate. Okay. Now at pi by 4, at x is equal to pi by 4, f of x is how much was sin x plus cos x. So f of pi by 4, sin pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 value 1 by root 2 plus cos pi by 4 value 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is 2 by root 2, nothing but square root of 2. At x is equal to 0, f of 0 is sin 0 plus cos 0, sin 0 0, cos 0 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay. Now at x is equal to pi, f of pi is sin pi plus cos pi, sin pi value 0, cos pi value is minus 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So f of x equal to sin x plus cos x having maximum value root 2 at x is equal to pi by 4. Okay, absolute maximum value is how much? Root 2 at x is equal to pi by 4, and absolute minimum value is how much? Minus 1 at x is equal to pi. Okay, at x is equal to pi. Okay, simple thing what we have to do, find f dash of x equate to 0, find zeros of f dash of x. Okay, now find function value at the critical points as well as at the end points of the interval. Among these, whichever is the maximum, that is absolute maximum in that interval, and whichever is the minimum, that is the absolute minimum in that interval. Okay. Next question, f of x equal to 4x minus 1 by 2 x square, x belongs to minus 2 to 9 by 2. X belongs to minus 2 to 9 by 2. First of all, find f dash of x. F of x is 4x minus 1 by 2 into x square. F dash of x is 4x derivative 4 minus 1 by 2 into x square derivative 2x. No? So minus 1 by 2 into 2x, 2 cancel, minus x. So f dash of x equal to 4 minus x. Now for minimum or maximum, f dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x equal to 0 means 4 minus x equal to 0. So for x is equal to 4. So x equal to 4 lies between minus 2 to 9 by 2. Minus 2 to 9 by 2 means 4.5. No? So 4 belongs to minus 2 to 9 by 2 only. Okay, good. So x equal to 4 is a critical point of f of x. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll calculate function value at the critical point as well as end points of the interval. Okay, now we'll calculate value of f at the critical point x equal to 4 and at the end points of the interval minus 2 to 9 by 2. So we'll calculate f of minus 2, f of 4, f of 9 by 2. Okay, now f of 4 at x equal to 4, f of 4 is how much? 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2 into 4 square. 4 into 4 16 minus 16 by 2 is 8. No? So 16 minus 8 is what? 8. Okay, function value at x equal to 4 is 8. Now at x is equal to minus 2, at x equal to minus 2, f of minus 2 is how much? 4 into minus 2 minus 1 by 2 into minus 2 square. 4 into minus 2 minus 8 minus 1 by 2 into 4 minus 1 by 2 into 4 minus 2. So minus 8 minus 2 is how much? Minus 10. Okay, f of minus 2 is minus 10. Okay, next at x is equal to 9 by 2. At x equal to 9 by 2, f of 9 by 2 is 4 into 9 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into 9 by 2 whole square. Okay, here 2 cancel. No? 2 into 9, 18 minus here 81 by 8. 81 by 8. 18 minus 81 by 8. If you take LCM, okay, so what we get? 8 as the LCM. So after simplification, we will get a 63 by 8. Okay, 63 by 8. If you calculate it, is below 8 only, no? Because 64 by 8 is 8. So 63 by 8 is below 8. Okay, below 8 is how much? 7.875 something approximately. Okay, 7.875. 63 by 8 is 7.875. Okay, so what are the values we got? 8 minus 10 and 7.875. So what is the least value? Minus 10. What is the greatest value, maximum value? 8. So absolute maximum value for this function in the interval minus 2 to 9 by 2 is what? 8 at x is equal to 4. And absolute minimum is a negative number, this is minus 10. Absolute minimum is how much? Minus 10. At what point? At x is equal to minus 2. Okay. Now procedure for these problems, how to find f dash of x equal to 0, find zeros of f dash of x. Okay. After that, find function values at the critical points as well as at the end points of the interval. Okay, among these values, whichever is the minimum, that is absolute minimum, whichever is the maximum, that is absolute maximum. Okay, now we will continue remaining problems in next session. Thank you.